Hello there ladies and gentlemen, it's Guru Larry here. I hope you enjoyed the previous clip of the blooper reel of White House Down. That was courtesy of Sony, so I am allowed to put it up there, so thanks very much for that. Now we're going to be talking about movie mistakes, about what's happening at the moment, because a lot of people have been asking, am I still doing the series, and various things like that. The answer is yes. I stopped it for a little while because I had a lot of problem with sort of copyright. A lot of programs, especially Universal. They go around flagging videos, but they have no department whatsoever for countering YouTube videos. So you try and play a claim rate, and even if it is fair use, and they'll go and instantly decline it, even if it is fair use. And thanks to YouTube's brand new policy of reject, you have to have a certain amount. You're only allowed a certain amount of time of claiming for a rejected thing, otherwise it greys out, even if you've done nothing wrong. So you have to do it immediately now, which I haven't told anybody about it. So there you go. So like I said, rant over. It's just copyright issues I've had with a few movie things. So it's a bit of a minefield of who does and doesn't like you using their videos. I mean, I'm not uploading. Anyhow, that's it. Now, I would like to do some more. As you know from the last video I done, which was Independence Day, I said I'm going to be doing Labyrinth next. That's still the case. I can't get out of it because I've, burnt it into the video. So that's going to be the next one. I've had a few suggestions of which future videos they'd like me to do, you people. Most highly requested one is Star Wars. Had a few other interesting ones. Somebody suggested Blade Runner. That's quite an interesting one. And also RoboCop. That'd be quite nice to tie in with, the new remake. The remake or a sequel, I don't know. But yeah, so that might be nice to do, so come closer to the time. But what I'm here to ask is, have you got any suggestions for future movie mistake episodes? What I was saying is, don't suggest any old movie whatsoever. It's got to be a certain, it's got to be a movie an episode that people actually watch. That's why I've tried and chosen the more popular movies, the most sort of nostalgically loved movies, as it were. So if you've got a sort of a suggestion for a popular movie that people actually want to watch the episode of, please leave a comment in the comments box below, and that would be rather nice of you. So like I said, other things in the news, in case you're wondering, apart from movie mistakes, I am working on a couple of brand new Games Yanks Can't Wank episodes at the moment. The next one's going to be about famous famous video game box art covers that are actually ripped off well-known pieces of art, and I shall be doing a comparison of them. A lot of these ones that people don't actually know are actually stolen as well, so there's going to be quite a few interesting things. I am going to be doing also an episode on the top 5 hidden programming rants in computing games, which I mean by programmers like to embed stuff into the code where nobody will ever find it unless you're a hacker or another programmer, and they love ranting about various things and sort of talking rubbish about their employees as well. Going to have a couple of special guests doing the voices for that as well. Amongst them is Ashens again, which is pretty much a given now that he's going to be a special guest in my videos, and Happy Harry should be doing it as well, and also a few others. Wes is going to be in it as well, but then again, Wes is in everything again. So it's a given. So yes, going to have some special guest voices in that, and also I would really like to do a Films Yanks Can't Wank episode by the end of the year. That is also an incredibly requested thing. Actually, I went to the London Gaming Convention last couple of Novembers ago, and that was pretty much the single most asked question, so I do apologise about that. The reason I've not done too many of them is most of these English PSAs, or public information films as we call them, most of them were released before VHS became publicly available, or financially publicly available. So most of them are old cine reels and stuff like that, so I've had to have special conversions and stuff like that. The video I'd like to do next is actually the remake of Apaches. Yes, they got a remake in the 90s. That cassette is actually so rare, there's actually only 2 known copies in existence, and I've got one of them. I paid quite a bit for it as well, but the other one is going for over £85 at the moment. So what I would like to do is actually going to put the full movie on afterwards as well, so you can get to watch the movie finally for free. And then I get it flagged and taken down in 10 minutes. But hopefully, if that happens, I'll just stick it on Blip. But no, don't tell anyone. But yes, so that's the case for that. I would like to do another. Actually, I might have some other things coming up in the near future. I would like to get into animation again. I've been saying that for quite a while, haven't I? I think I said that in a previous video as well. But yes, I'm going to slowly get into sort of animation. If you have a look over here, that is a 24-inch Cintiq HD I bought from Happy Harry last year. I've not actually used it yet, but yes, I bought that to invest into my animations, so that should be nice. If you don't notice the previous videos, I actually got I did have the previous model. I haven't sold that. I actually essentially gave it to Wes on a sort of a very long borrowing period, because if I stick it upstairs, some idiot will go and drop their bike on it and smash the screen. So I've lent it to Wes, so that's why he's been doing some animations recently. Anyhow, I think that's about it. Have I got anything else to talk about? No. Have I got no? I should be doing some more sort of videos with various people as well. I'm trying to lay down on the old Let's Plays. I see they're not too popular at the moment. So the concentration is I would like to do more proper videos on this channel. And I do apologise if you think my Let's Play is sort of diluted the content quality, because I am a bit ashamed about that, but they're so easy to make, aren't they? So easy. Anyhow, thanks very much for watching. I have been Guru Larry. Goodbye, and good gaming, or movie watching. So yes, more movie sakes on the way, and more Game Junks Can't Wait coming. Also, sorry, I would like to do a Halloween special 3. I'm not sure if I've got enough time though, sadly. So I'll either do it quite late, or I might do it quite late. So yes, and also the animation stuff I'm going to be working with is more sort of a satirical sort of. I would like to do very British type animation, really, because I think that's quite lacking on YouTube. Sort of a stereotypical sort of British comedy, sort of like Monty Python, stuff like that is a bit of a dying breed, because I think we seem to be emulating American comedy at the moment, which is a bit shame, really, because America's quite capable of doing really good versions of that themselves, so why should we try and emulate them? Now it's gone into a rant. Okay, I do apologise, I should cut the video off now, but thanks very much for watching. I've been Guru Larry, goodbye, and good movie watching / gaming. Bye!